Hawaii is booming with billionaires. Everyone from Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg to Oprah Winfrey have purchased lavish properties here. Here's what it's like to be a billionaire in Hawaii. Aloha Jeff Bezos, the former Amazon CEO, splurged on a secluded 4,500 square foot mega mansion with girlfriend Lauren Sanchez in La Perouse Bay on the island of Maui. Bezos' $78 million Hawaiian mansion is jaw-dropping. The Amazon billionaire's new beachfront property comes with an outdoor kitchen with ocean views and a massive pool. However, as one of the richest men in the world, it's unlikely that Bezos, who is worth $133.2 billion, was worried about the price. This mansion only adds to his $500 million property portfolio, which includes property in New York City, the District of Columbia, Washington State, California, and Texas. The isolated property spans across 14 acres of land, and while there's little word on the grounds, the sprawling main house has an incredible ocean view. Additionally, there is a 1,700 square foot guest house, several smaller buildings, and a 700 square foot swimming pool. There are 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. There are also lush lawns and dozens of palm trees surrounding the house. The oceanfront estate is located in the sparsely populated southwest corner of Maui, far from Kahului, the island's largest city. It's located about 12 miles south of Kahai, the nearest major city, and is surrounded by lava fields and state parkland. In 1996, Colorado-based energy businessman Doug Schatz acquired the property with his business partners for $4.2 million. In 1999, Schatz and his wife bought out the entire estate and spent several thousands more renovating it to their liking, and its sprawling estate is absolutely stunning. The third home is 1,815 square feet with 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. Even fishing boats are prohibited from entering the waters of the ultra-secluded estate, which sits on a marine fishing reserve. There are also dormant lava fields from the Haleakala volcano, which is 8 times larger than the Empire State Building. Its hotspots can reach up to 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, last erupted in 1790. Scientists predict that it will erupt again within 500 years. Bezos is reportedly also scouting off-the-market properties in Maui to expand his real estate portfolio in the Aloha state, and is seeking a home for his parents at Montage Kapalua Bay, where he often stays. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg purchased a 600-acre Kauai property for $53 million. In addition, he reportedly owns a 700-acre property on one of the islands he acquired in 2014 for more than $100 million. It includes most of Pila's Beach and Kahuena Plantation, which prompted critics to accuse him of colonizing the island without respecting its history. But that didn't seem to bother the billionaire. In March 2021, Zuckerberg bought nearly 600 acres of the land on Kauai's North Shore for $53 million, which includes a public beach and a working cattle ranch to add to his luxury estate nicknamed Ko'ola Ranch. A year later, he purchased 110 acres of agricultural land, including the Kaloko Reservoir, for $17 million. Zuckerberg and his boo, Priscilla, continue to make their home at Ko'ola Ranch. According to reports, the couple worked closely with a number of community partners to operate this working ranch, promote conservation, produce sustainable agriculture, and protect wildlife, and hope to purchase more Hawaiian land in the future. With a net worth of $72.5 billion, Mark Zuckerberg is the 15th richest person in the world. In spite of that fact, you may think that the 38-year-old billionaire Zuckerberg does not care for opulence, as he reportedly does not wear fancy clothes and wears plain gray t-shirts. But you'd be surprised to know that he indeed lives a lavish lifestyle and has big plans for his land in Hawaii. There is no doubt that the Hawaii ranch will be secure. One of the richest and most powerful men in the tech world is not cheap to keep safe. Security is paramount to Zuckerberg. Facebook's former parent company, Meta Platforms, spent more than $15 million in 2021 to protect its CEO. In addition to this absurd figure, Zuckerberg received over $1.6 million for his personal use of private aircraft and $10 million for his family security. Although Zuckerberg has a personal driver in Hawaii, he also enjoys expensive luxury sports cars. His prized possession is a $1.4 million Pagani Huayra. A super exclusive two-seater with butterfly-style doors, swanky exteriors, and performance comparable to Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Powered by an exclusive twin-turbo V12 engine, this beast has 800 horsepower. Moving on, Hawaii's pleasant climate, breathtaking beaches, stunning volcanic scenery, and vibrant culture have attracted holidaymakers and second-home buyers for decades. In Hawaii, the US dollar is used, infrastructure and hospitals are excellent, and service standards are excellent as well. For the super rich, it offers a whole host of other distinct advantages too, such as the possibility of running into Oprah Winfrey. As well as being known as the Queen of all media, she is also known as the Queen of Maui. As one of Hawaii's largest private landowners, Oprah has a net worth of $2.6 billion. A TV mogul and philanthropist, she purchased 23.7 acres for $5.3 million in 2003. There are at least 3 additional structures on this plot in the Kula district, in addition to Oprah's gorgeous American farmhouse-style home, which she renovated with the help of her favorite interior designers. The talk show legend acquired 782 acres over the next decade, spending $60 million in total. The pristine white clapboard farmhouse remains the place Oprah stays when she visits the island, even though the holding now encompasses around 1,000 acres in Kula and 63 acres in Hana. Contrary to other billionaire properties in Hawaii, Oprah's estate is inland rather than beachfront. From Oprah's window, she can watch the clouds roll by from the wraparound veranda of her little paradise. Well, not so little. The #1 celebrity interviewer in America regularly visits the estate. Her partner, Stedman Graham, bestie Gayle King, and other family and friends especially enjoy spending Christmas there. She uses an all-terrain vehicle to get around the estate, and the ATV was given to her by Ralph Lauren himself. It's a great way to get around the 163-acre estate and take in the surrounding mountain and ocean views while checking in on the organic produce that she grows, including herbs, fruits, and vegetables. In addition to Hawaii's billionaire appeal, its general expensiveness ensures exclusivity and guarantees a thriving fine dining scene, as well as many high-end stores like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, and Cartier. Airports on the major islands also have been upgraded to accommodate private jets. Located 8 miles off Maui's coast, the 141-square-mile Lanai Island is owned primarily by Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison. The tycoon businessman has enormous land holdings and owns this entire Hawaiian island. Well, around 98% of it at least. Lanai, the 6th largest island in the group of islands, covers 141 square miles and was purchased by the billionaire. He reportedly bought it for a staggering $300 million in 2012. In addition to being the most secluded and unspoiled of Hawaii's inhabited islands, Lanai is nicknamed Pineapple Island since it provided 75% of the world's pineapple supply until the early 1990s. Deserted beaches, rugged terrain, and tropical rainforests will take your breath away. It is estimated that Larry Ellison's net worth is $126.1 billion, and he knows how to spend it. He owns 1/3 of the island's homes and businesses, including shops, restaurants, galleries, 2 golf courses, the local water company, an animal rescue center, the community swimming pool, and more. He lives in this sprawling compound in Lanai City, which is really kind of a tiny village, where he became a permanent resident during last year's lockdown. A sustainable, carbon-neutral tourism hub and health utopia, Lanai has 2 Four Seasons hotels, including a $1,200 a night Sensei Wellness Enclave, which has its own hydroponic farm powered by Tesla solar panels. We can get a sneak peek at one of the few properties not owned by Ellison on the island. This property is worth $8.8 million and is currently on the market. A 1.2-acre lot surrounds the property. This solar-paneled home boasts large verandas and several indoor-outdoor spaces. A stunning view of the night sky can be seen from the home's outdoor saltwater pool and hot tub. This home has an outdoor pool with tropical vegetation and a covered entertainment area for hosting parties. The living room of the home, with vaulted ceilings, has a stunning view of the ocean and Lanai. According to the listing, the home has 2 kitchens, including this one in the secondary suite on the ground floor. In the luxury home's primary kitchen, granite countertops and modern appliances complement the tiled floors. 4 bedrooms are located in the home. The master suite, located upstairs, has a private deck, a walk-in closet, and a large bathroom. With a net worth of $59.1 billion, Michael Dell is one of the richest people in the world. In 2004, the filthy rich IT entrepreneur purchased Maui's Four Seasons Resort at Wailea for $280 million via his investment company MSD Capital, followed by the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai on the Big Island and the nearby Kona Village Resort. A Forbes 5-star and AAA 5-diamond resort on the Big Island, the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai is the most luxurious and expensive of the 2 Four Seasons properties Dell owns. A $100 million renovation ensued. Although the resort offers billionaire-worthy amenities, some ultra-rich buyers prefer to buy property next door to the Kukio Golf and Beach Club, which has a clubhouse, spa, fitness center, dining pavilion, and of course, a golf course. Dell's Hawaiian home is part owned by the gated community in which he also lives. Raptor Residence, Kukio's largest property, measures 18,500 square feet across 3 lots. With 7 bedrooms, 7 full bathrooms, and an open concept living area, it is worth tens of millions of dollars. Ken Griffin, a hedge fund manager and investor with a net worth of $21.1 billion, owns 2 properties within the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai, the first of which was purchased for just under $11.4 million in 2009. Within 2 years, the financier and his hedge funder wife, Ann Diaz Griffin, spent $17 million on an impressive 5,600 square foot beach house, complete with ravishing ocean views, an infinity pool, and a charming gazebo. It epitomizes indoor-outdoor living, replete with calming water features, teak furnishings and fixtures, and Hindu and Buddhist statues. Seems like this style is pretty popular among wealthy residents seeking solace and sanctuary to unwind. In one of the property's bedrooms, you'll find expertly crafted teak cabinetry, a 4-poster bed, and sliding patio doors that lead out to a very private tropical garden filled with luxuriant plants and trees. Howard Schultz, former CEO of Starbucks, also owns a luxury home at the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai. The rags-to-riches billionaire paid $25 million for the 10,641 square foot, 1.8-acre property, which is set back from the ocean and bordered by the resort's golf course. While $25 million may seem like a lot for a holiday home, Schultz got a great deal since the property was originally listed for $33 million. He's also worth $4.8 billion, so yeah, that helps. This 8-bedroom, 2-lot house has a Bali feel to it, with indoor-outdoor living spaces and walls of teak. Aside from the open-plan reception rooms arranged around the expansive infinity pool, the property offers game and media rooms, a light-up bar, gourmet kitchen, jacuzzi, and a fire pit. It's probably only second to Dell's in the area in terms of a holiday home. A long list of centimillionaires own homes in the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai and Kukio gated community, including Charles Schwab, George Roberts, Howard Marks, GoDaddy founder Bob Parsons, and Ellis Short, among others. Over the years, Guy LALIBERTÉ has built up a remarkable real estate portfolio, including mansions in his hometown of Quebec City, Las Vegas, Ibiza, and even a private island in French Polynesia that you can rent via Airbnb for an incredible $1.1 million per week. In 2007, the former street performer paid $29 million for a show-stopping house in Big Island's Mount Key Resort. The 4-house, 10-bedroom estate can also be rented through Airbnb, and like the French Polynesian atoll, it's expensive. But with a net worth of $1.1 billion, you could expect that. The property is available for a minimum of 7 days at $25,000 per night in peak season, meaning a week stay would cost a painful $175,000 to stay there. Only billionaires need apply. With this magnificent property, which spans 16,000 square feet and sits on 2.5 acres, you definitely get your money's worth though. There is an infinity pool, a hot tub, spa, home cinema, commercial kitchen with a personal chef, as well as what Airbnb describes as a gallery-worthy tropical garden with koi ponds, a vintage tiki bar, a table for 26 people, and sculptures everywhere. The PayPal co-founder and early Facebook investor Peter Thiel owns a oceanfront mansion in McKenna for $27 million, which broke the record for the most expensive single property sold on Maui back in 2011. He's now worth over $3.7 billion. This 5-bedroom and 5.5-bathroom home spans 5,224 square feet and sits on just under 1.7 acres of land. The property is actually located just up the road from Bezos' compound. Thiel has removed the ocean-facing lawn at the back of the property and may be in the process of planting trees there to strengthen the home's privacy while retaining the pool and greenery in the front. Despite not being a full-time resident, Intel co-founder and chairman Gordon Moore spends the majority of his time at his Hawaiian home with Betty, his wife of 71 years. Located in Big Island's Kamuela area, about 20 minutes from the Four Seasons Resort Hualalai, the property is situated on the oceanfront. Moore, the inventor of Moore's Law, has a net worth of around $10.3 billion and has owned the house since it was built in 1991. Located near a golf course on lava fields, the home has 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms and measures 6,400 square feet. From the lava fields near the home, it appears that the property is Hawaiian in style and surrounded by coconut trees. The photo doesn't really show it, but there's a nice pool on the grounds and several terraces where you can relax and unwind. As a veteran Hawaiian holiday homeowner, Mark Benioff has a net worth of $11.3 billion. In 2000, Salesforce founder, chairman, and CEO Mark Benioff bought this lavish escape on Big Island's Mount Key Resort for $12.5 million. Since then, the tech billionaire has purchased several lots around his home, presumably to increase his privacy. This is also where Guy LALIBERTÉ's place is located, if you've been paying attention. Furthermore, Benioff owns a unit at the villas at Moana Key. Similarly to his longtime friend Larry Ellison, the cloud computing entrepreneur is hugely passionate about Hawaii. He even loves wearing Hawaiian shirts to work, and he named his dog Koa, Hawaiian for warrior. With a net worth of $19.5 billion, of course, Pierre Omidyar got in on the Hawaiian action. He's actually one of the only 2 full-time billionaires living in Hawaii. The other is Larry Ellison. Back in 2006, the famously reclusive eBay founder moved to the 50 estate with his wife Pam and their 3 children, settling into a 5,800 square foot beachfront home in the upscale Kahala neighborhood of Honolulu. Despite Omidyar being the only billionaire to own property on Oahu, most mega-rich buyers prefer other islands in the chain, such as Maui and Big Island. Regardless, the Omidyars have donated tens of millions of dollars to various causes across the islands through their philanthropic investment arm. That's nice. Hawaii has become a magnet for the ultra-rich. Natural beauty, balmy weather year-round, and reassuring privacy and seclusion define the island. There's no question why billionaires are buying up real estate in Hawaii.